I'm Stephen and this is Caleb and we're back with another weekly roundup. Folks, this one's special this week. You might have noticed this is the first episode that has featured our very own theme tune. So after a few months of looking into it and putting different pieces of music together, we finally got our own wee theme tune, so I hope you enjoy it. So today we're going to run through all the key moments from last week's fixtures, and as always, finish off with that this wee man deserves his pack this week with his Premier League cards. So let's get into it. We'll go in running order here. Tottenham 2, Leeds 1. Mohamed Kudus with a great strike. Folks, Spurs are going well after a wee bit of a shake. That's 6 wins from their last 7 against Leeds, and a great finish from Kudus. Thankfully, I put him into my fantasy team, so things are going well. Arsenal, well, there's no better way for Bukayo Saka to hit 100 goals. That strike was absolutely unstoppable. He cut in off the right wing and bent the most beautifuls. It was like Thierry Henry, only on the opposite side. Just curled it into the top corner. Brilliant goal. Let's get on to it. Again, folks, we're taking notes because there's that much to get through. All our own words, obviously. Arsenal's looking strong. Again, I just don't know if they really have the backbone to push on. This could be the year with City having a shaky start and Liverpool starting to wobble. Time will tell. They're doing all the right things right now anyway. So that brings us to Man United 2, Sunderland.
No, yes.
Benjamin gets his.
Only 2 ways. Of something to do with each other.
Yep. And Big Benjamin gets his first goal at Old Trafford.
Yes, finally.
And folks, that's 2. That's 2 and 2. 2 goals in 2 games now.
Yep.
For him, again, he's starved of service. But I mean, I want to talk about Sesko here because for a big lad, he's incredibly fast and actually has fantastic feet. Folks, I paid attention to him on last weekend, and I mean, his hold-up play was as good as can't compare him to Drogba, but like Drogba was a decent, a real good hold-up striker as well as a good goal scorer. And I mean, Sesko last week, his work on the ground was absolutely incredible. And he's constantly trying the old school 1-2s. And I think he's playing a ball and moving and looking it back into the space. And to me, that's kind of a basic play. But for some reason, modern day wingers ignore a 1-2 with a striker. And I'd be sitting watching the match and I'd be foaming at the mouth, fuming. I'm like, why not give it back to him? And he's in. I mean, I want to touch on something here. Look at Rasmus Højlund for Napoli. Who's feeding him? Kevin De Bruyne. And guess what? Højlund even come out and said it himself. 9 times out of 10, see the pass into Højlund. It doesn't need to be a world-class pass. It's a simple ball over the top into the space that Højlund can run onto. I mean, a simple pass into the space and behind. But again, we've got these modern day wingers that are more concerned with beating 20 men or running down a blind alley. I mean, yeah, top marks to Big Benjamin. He's playing really well. Folks, another thing I want to touch on with Benjamin Sesko was his aerial duels. Rashford used to drive me nuts, as in under the high ball he wouldn't even jump. Anthony Martial was the same. Cowards. I mean, even if you think you're not going to win the ball, just jump. At least make it harder for the other player to win it. Benjamin Sesko won more aerial duels in that match against Sunderland than Anthony Martial and Marcus Rashford did in their entire Manchester United careers. So there's food for thought for all yous. And yeah, Le Mans, or whatever way you pronounce it, that's the first time. Now, I know it's only Sunderland, and anything could happen in the next game, and we could all be saying the opposite. But I mean, you're only as good as your last game, so that's all we can talk about with big Le Mans. And it's the first time that I've seen a real command and display from a Manchester United goalkeeper since Edwin van der Sar. Now, a few people commented on my short post over the weekend and asked about what about David De Gea. David De Gea was a fantastic keeper, but he wouldn't lace Edwin van der Sar's gloves. So don't even get into that conversation. That's like comparing Van Dijk and Vidic.
You said don't say Van Dijk in this way.
I know, exactly. I mean, people trying to compare Van Dijk and Vidic, and I mean,
You hate him.
no, I don't hate Van Dijk. Van Dijk was a great player, fantastic young player at Celtic, and it's a disgrace that Arsene Wenger and Sir Alex Ferguson had the option to buy him for 12 million, and they both said he wasn't worth it, and he went to Southampton, and the rest is history. I mean, 12 million cheap for Van Dijk now.
And they go to Liverpool.
Yeah, he went to Liverpool then. So, I mean, as good as David was, fantastic, won all them Busby Player of the Years and everything, and actually was for us then what Bruno is now, carrying the team. But he's not even nowhere near close to Edwin van der Sar. So don't get me started on that. Ahmad was direct and fearless as always, a great building up that self-belief. You can feel it every time he gets the ball. So yeah, that takes us into Chelsea 2, Liverpool 1. That young Brazilian, Estevio, or whatever you call him, he is a phenomenal talent. I watched the Club World Cup. A lot of people didn't watch it.
I did.
I watched it.
So did I.
I mean, he was a real good player. A real good player. So yeah, Chelsea now, Chelsea's up and down a bit, aren't they? I mean, I don't get why nobody talks about these up and downs from these other teams, but I suppose it's all focused on United, isn't it? We seem to be the only team in the league, really. The media doesn't want to talk about anybody else. Even Sky Sports presenters last weekend after the game, he pressed the guys in the panel, and he was quite red-faced about it. You could tell that he was annoyed that United won nearly. The blonde fellow, well, he's starting to go grey now, I can't remember his name. And it's annoying, and you can see it when you're watching it, like, you can see straight through people, whether they're, But I mean, the will to start. Liverpool haven't got Mohamed Salah. I've removed him from my fantasy team. Now he'll probably go now and start raking it up, but he's done absolutely nothing this season. Everybody forgets that they bought a new right wing back, Frimpong and Kirkes and Florian Wirtz, and then Ekitike and Isak. All the money they've spent at Liverpool.
For nothing.
I don't know, where is Wirtz? Is he still in Germany, or is he in the Premier League yet? That's a world record transfer fee, boys, and he's doing absolutely nothing for you. You just want to remember one thing: you have laughed at us somewhere signings. Just remember that. Just remember that the next time you're talking about us. What has Florian Wirtz done this season for 100 and odd million, whatever he was? What's he done? Where is he?
No.
Just remember that the next time you want to bring up a topic about us, right?
But if you're wondering
Yeah.
why I'm wearing my long stuff, I'm going to the long.
He's going to his auntie's final today, so a big shout out to all the So a big shout out to all the drum girls for their final today. So yeah, enough about Liverpool and Chelsea and now to Villa. But Aston Villa, they're not going to be anywhere. They're not going to be anywhere. Another win for them. I mean, you'd expect them to beat Burnley. This next one, Everton 2, Palace 1. I mean,
that's Palace's first loss.
Moyes and Grealish and co are going really well this year, but I still expected Palace to go into that game and take a result. I was quite shocked, but I mean, a great result for Everton. And I think Palace will be okay. They're a great steady ship there. Newcastle, again, Newcastle going well. I don't know if they've got the squad for Europe and the Premier League. That happened to them a couple of years ago. But I mean, they seem to be going really well. 2-0 against Forest. The big man could be under pressure at Forest. So he could. Is the Scottish League his level? Is he suited to the Prem? Who knows? Who knows? Time will tell. That takes us to Wolves. Brighton 1-1. Not really much to say there. A frustrating start for both of these teams. And again, folks, the Brentford against United result. I think now after their performance against Man City, Man City only scraped a 1-0 win, and if it wasn't for Haaland, they could have been easily beat in this. I mean, like again, all focus is on United there. Oh, Brentford beat United, but what about City struggling? No, again we just focus on United. That's right. Manchester United's the only team in the league, isn't that right? The media like to to do that with us. So folks, yeah, Haaland, thank God I've got Haaland in my fantasy team.
And plus, City is what that thing that Mary helped me for that thingy.
I don't know, so he's talking hoo-ha here. So yeah, that's a wrap with the weekend's fixtures. We're on an international break now, folks, so yeah.
You're talking hoo-ha.
So are you ready for your pack?
Yes.
So let's see now if this wee man earned his pack this week. So, be a good boy all week?
Yes.
Make your bed every day?
Yes.
Good boy in school?
Yep.
Good boy for Nan and Grandma?
Yep.
Mum and Daddy?
Yep.
Listen to training?
Yep.
And he scored a goal last night.
Top
corner in his match. That's why we didn't post yesterday, folks. We held it for today because we had a busy evening with this man's match.
Then I could go to ladies.
He's going to his aunt's final today. So yeah, so I think, plus he was made school counsellor, so at school he's doing really well. So that's 2 certificates 2 weeks in a row. He got the star of the week at his sports skills school, and then he's home this week with his school counsellor certificate. So going really well. Nothing else to say except let's get these packs open. 2 packs this week. Keep that one. Keep that one. So let's get
3.
Well done, Buster. Another week of being a good boy.
I'm opening.
So let's see if who we got this week, folks.
This is the 50 pack first.
Come on, just you hand them up to that. Hold them in your hand and hand them up to me. Alexis McAllister, decent card. Very good card. Who've we got here? John McGinn, quality player. He's starting to age a bit now, but a really good player. Jorginho Rutter, forward for Brighton. Not sure how it's going for him. I'm here to tell him. This boy, Big Dan Burn, quality centre half for Newcastle and England. Ooh, Takers Malum, Aston Villa. Wow, headliners, Kevin, Shad, or whatever, from Brentford. 2 super cards there in a row. Who've we got here, Buster? Chris Richards, Crystal Palace. Who've we got? Alan Brown, midfielder, Sunderland, and he's Irish.
Ooh. Like Ireland Irish.
Christian Norgard, sitting there is Brentford, but I think he's signed for Arsenal. So yeah, decent pack there, 2 specials. Let's see now who we've got here. This is a super pack here, folks. So it'll be interesting to see who's in it. Turn them around, don't show them to the camera, but just you turn them around so we can see them. Come on, there should be 3 here, Gil. No, get them all ready at the one time. Right. Oh, come on. Hold up to me. Wow. Mickey van de Ven, classic. Elliot Anderson, classic limited edition.
Pale Norway.
Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto, Portuguese winger for Chelsea. Folks, that's us for a weekly roundup. Stay tuned now over the next week because, as you know, we're not that keen on the international football unless it's the knockouts. Don't watch the friendlies. There's no atmosphere at the games. Just don't like the vibe. Again, we only really watch it when it gets to like the last 16 quarterfinals, semi-finals, where there's a bit something on the line. These other games are pointless, and I think it's not fair to the players. So that is us for this week. Just stay tuned now because his father-son bowling challenge episodes will be back.
Tomorrow?
We never know when we'll drop. Just stay tuned, and again, as always, drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That's us for this week. Stay safe, and keep on.
Bye.